So, we're either going to have some banana bread, French toast, that we made, full of protein, or we're going to have a trip to the emergency room. Because I'm really bad at cutting apples like we're supposed to. So, let's see what we can do.
I bet it's going to be great. Yum! Good morning. I look a little bit more put together than I did a few hours ago. We've had breakfast and now I'm running out to pick up a prescription at the pharmacy, and then I think the rest of the day is going to be pretty chill. We will do some creative journaling later, so I will make sure to bring you along for that. But otherwise, I think it's going to be a gloomy, cozy Saturday. So let's do it. Hey buddy, do you wanna go on a walk? Yeah, let's do it. Let's go on a walk. Okay, let's go to your spot. Come on. Go to your spot. No. There you go. Okay, stay. Okay, are we ready to go? Say yes. It's a little bit later. We're in the car. We're going to Sam's. And then we're going to H-E-B to get all the groceries we need. Because tomorrow, got a friend coming over.
Family dinner!
Family dinner. Okay, that's it. We'll see you in Sam's. Bye!
Grocery haul. Hi!
Was Sam successful?
It was.
And now we're going to H-E-B for the rest.
Woot woot! Yeah. Very exciting. There was a lot of people.
A little busy.
Crazy busy. Crazy busy. Switch
Let's go.
beverages.
Switch beverages. The most beautiful bread anyone's ever seen. So obviously didn't film much yesterday. After we went to the grocery store, we came home, we unpacked everything, we had some lunch, and then we had a very chill evening, just hanging out, watching some TV. We're very much enjoying the Dropout subscription, so we watched a lot of Dirty Laundry and some Make Some Noise. And today is Sunday. I am still in my pajamas. And so far I've had breakfast, cleaned up around the house a little bit, got some laundry going, which you might be able to hear in the background. And now Jeff, my husband Jeff, is at the gym. So I'm thinking about getting into some crafting, which I would like to film for you guys, but the lighting in my office, which is where we are now, not the best. So I might have to rig something up so you can actually see what's going on. Okay, so you're perched very precariously. I think this angle is good. I don't know how I'm going to do a top down. So that might have to wait. For now, I did want to tell you the planners that I'm using right now and the journals. So first off, we have our, you could call it an everyday carry, but I work from home, so I don't really go anywhere. So this doesn't really go anywhere. This is a Passport TN. It's just in the brown color. Can't remember what it's called. I have a Pentel Energel pen that I'm using at the moment. The pen loop is from Leuchtturm. Do not like it. Very skinny, but gets the job done. Right now, I only have 3 inserts in here. So I have the Traveler's Notebook, Traveler's Company, Undated Monthly. There's March. I've already put the dates in. I have a sticker release insert, which I'm not loving. I love stickers, but I'm not we'll see. I need to work on this more and figure out if this is the solution for me. It's clamped shut right now because I like to have this clamp binder clip, small binder clip in here available. So it's just on the sticker release insert because I'm not finding myself using it a ton. I'm much more into stickering before the fact and then just writing around it. The beauty of this is I'm only setting it up a week at a time. So if I need extra pages, I could do that. The last insert is just a grid insert, and I am drawing in my weeks as I go. Sorry, I keep covering my face. I'm just drawing in my weeks as I go. And so this is what they are looking like these days right now. So I do Monday through, I do an inbox, and then I do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday on the left-hand side. Then I do Thursday, Friday, and a bigger box for the weekend because that's when I'm doing most of my personal tasks. I don't use this for work things. I have a different situation for that we'll get into. But I like having the extra space for the weekend because that's when I'm getting most of my stuff done. And then on my little habit tracker here at the bottom is typically the same things. It just says log and call mom. I try to call my mom every day. And the log is for my health log, which we'll jump into next. The next one is a Hobonichi Weeks. This was very sweetly a gift from my brother for Christmas. So y'all all know what the Hobonichi Weeks looks like. The way that I am using it is purely for health and goals, we'll say. So the perpetual calendar I'm using to track my weight, and then I have symbols for if I worked out and if I tracked my food in a food tracking app. At the moment I'm using Fitbit. I don't love it, but I have a Fitbit, so it makes the most sense. And then on the, let me just cover this up. On the monthly section, I am keeping track of media. So I'm keeping track of what we're watching together, me and my husband, Jeff. So right now there's a lot of Dropout on here. Like I said, we're loving that subscription. But there is also Decameron on Netflix. If you're looking for a fun, filthy comedy, Decameron on Netflix is really, really great. Wouldn't recommend it for like a family show with kids, but like adults, very fun, very hilarious show. Also very much in the vein of What We Do in the Shadows, like absurd comedy, heightened characters, if you like that. So then the weeks are all looking the same. I'll show you a blank one, kind of take you through the different sections. So on the actual weekly spread, I am bucketing that into 3 columns, physical, mental, and then notes. The notes column is literally for anything that might affect the other columns. So maybe I was extra tired because we had an event or whatever. Maybe we went somewhere new or something. So the physical column is where I'm tracking any exercise and maybe even just call that movement. Walking on the treadmill, going for walks, outside, doing some beginner Pilates. I'm trying to get into that. That's what the physical column is for. The mental column is for just how I'm feeling, kind of like an overall, not like a mood tracker, I would say, because those stress me out, but more of just like anything that could be affecting my mental health. And then also any like good things, like gratitude or like things that made me feel good. And then, like I said, notes column is just general. I have a spot for a brain dump here at the top of the notes page, and then I keep track of my steps and my calories every day in a tracker. And then at the bottom, I have a weekly reflection section. And so far, I've just been answering 3 questions, and those are what made me feel best this week, how did I show up for myself, and how do I want to feel next week. And I just kind of use bullet points to fill those in. And then when I'm on the next week, I look back at the previous reflection just to see, like, how did everything go? And then at the very bottom, I have a homemade rate your week section where I'm just rating the week on 1 to 5 stars. I have already found, we're towards the end of January now, but I've already found that I kind of give the week more than it probably should get. Like, it's not been a great week, but it's also not been the worst week ever, so I don't know if that system will carry through. My plan is at the end of January to kind of reevaluate everything that's in this and see if we need to make changes. In the back of the book, I am planning to do a date night log. Nothing to see there, just the date and what we did. We haven't gone on any dates yet outside of the house because for the month of January, we're trying not to eat out at all, which has been going really well, actually. So we haven't been on like what I would consider a date. We hang out all the time. We hang out every night. Right now, I work from home full-time, and Jeff is a personal trainer, so he's kind of in control of his schedule a little bit, so we're together all the time. The next couple of pages, I have printed out my 2025 horoscope screenshots from the app Chani, Chani. It's I'm not super into horoscopes and astrology. However, I do think it's fun to like look at. Just like a fun thing, and if it happens to work out, great. I like that. So I did print out my 2025 kind of overview. It took 4 pieces of sprocket paper, and I'm still not 100% sure I got the screenshots right to capture everything, but I got the bulk of it, and that's really all I'm looking for. I think it'd be really fun to look back at this at the end of the year and see what's true and what's not. And then Jeff and I, again, as a team, our goals, things we want to do in 25. We made a 25 and 25 list, and it's things we do together. So there's nothing on here that's just specific to me and nothing that's just specific to him. It's stuff that we want to do together. So there's things on here like take a cooking class, go on a hike, an indoor concert, an outdoor concert. Some of them are really like easy to achieve, and then some of them will require some planning and some forethought. We did this in 24, but 24 was a hard year, and so I think we only crossed off maybe 2 or 3. So hoping to cross off more this year. We've already done one. We went on a little picnic in January. We had a little moment of really good weather here in Central Texas, and so we took advantage and did a little walk with Hank, our dog, and then a picnic. And then on the following pages, so I have a sticky note of like things I might want to do in my monthly review. I have a page set up for my, I have a page set up for my January review, and then I have my wish list page. I do find that the wish list helps with like impulsive spending, because if it's on the wish list for a while, it definitely makes me think about it a little bit more. And then I might, decide not to get it all together. It's also really good because my mom is very much a give me a list person for birthdays and Christmas. She doesn't like to just think of a gift. And I'm happy to give her a list. That's all that's in here right now. I have a lot of notes pages left in this bad boy. So I'm thinking maybe more collections, definitely monthly reflections. Maybe I'll end up needing more than just a page. Maybe I'll want a full spread for those in the future. But TBD, I'm super enjoying this and it being a place for just those like stats. It's very easy to fill out, and I'm not putting any pressure on myself to like fully utilize the planner. And I think that's partially because I got it as a gift. So I didn't spend the money on it, so I don't feel compelled to use every single line of it. So thank you to John. That's my brother's name. Next, we'll quickly talk about what I'm using for work, but it's work. It's boring. What I really use for work is a Notion setup that I've come up with myself. I don't find any of the templates super helpful because I'm too confused about how to use them. I like things easy. So I made my own like Notion setup for work, and maybe sometime in the future, if anybody cares about that. I work in marketing. So yeah, that's what I really use for work, but I do like to sit down and kind of write down priorities for the day and have some scratch paper in case anything comes up. If somebody calls me or something, I've got too many tabs open on my computer. So to supplement the Notion board, I'm using this, which is the Techo Biz, the Jabun Techo Biz, I believe. Watch me tell you the wrong planner. I don't know. I got it in 2023. As you can see, it's old. I'm just rewriting the, because it's a daily. So it has the days, it has a timeline section, it has a to-do section, and it has like a little notes area at the bottom. I am just ignoring the little day of the week that's here, the little tiny day of the week, and I'm writing what day it is in 2025. So this has been working fine. Like I said, it's more like scratch paper. It's not a necessity. It's something to doodle on when I'm on the phone or to write down quick notes if my computer's not cooperating, what have you. Sometimes there's also random things I need to write down, like it doesn't matter. Simple little notes is all that's going in there. And then the star of the show, I would say, is my Stalogy half year for my creative journal. Now, I filled up maybe 6 of these in the past, 2 per year. But last year I felt like the size was too big. I felt like B6 was too much to do. So I switched to A6 inserts and I filled them up. I liked it, but I ended up with 7 for 2024 for the full year. Didn't love that. Don't love having like a little, I like looking at them, but a little chunk for the whole year. I just feel like one's going to get lost or whatever. It's so much easier to have like a 2-book system. So for 2025, we're back in the B6 size. Did my little cover decor, and on the back I have a postcard that I got in a Sticky Club order. And if you're wondering why it's so glary, it's because I use packing tape to wrap my covers, to protect the stickers, to protect the vinyls, to make sure that if I spill something on it or whatever, it's good to go. And so my cover is always like favorite vinyl stickers. So I have this one that says, I'm a weird, stinky little goblin. And then this one that says, take a walk, it'll make you feel better. We got the 25, got some paint brushes. And then this will only cover January through June. So on my creative journal, it's very much in the style of Emmylou Arts. And if any of you love her channel, my heart is with you, and we are together and we are probably friends because I love her videos. I think she's hilarious. I think she's so real. I love her style. It's very like haphazard. It's very junk journalist-esque. And I'll be honest, her videos are what inspired me to do creative journaling, and her style is what made me think it's like okay to do it that way because I love it. I love the way she does it. She's getting back into it, and we're not pressuring her. Do not go to her channel and be like, post more videos, because she's got a lot going on. But I love her stuff. So it's very much in her style. Tip-ins and color and random stickers that don't really go together. So just as like an example, here's a spread. So, nothing is too matchy-matchy. I'm not afraid to use like different types of things. We've got tip-ins, we've got flip-ups, we've got, I do like to try to draw in here. I'm not an artist by any means. So drawing is kind of, I do that a little bit, and then I usually don't like the way it ends up on my page. So I use a lot of scraps from my actual life. So like ephemera, receipts are great, tickets, cut things off of like food that we like, or packaging off of gifts and things like that. Pictures, I use my HP Sprocket 2-in-1 a ton. Or no, it's not the 2-in-1, just the HP Sprocket. I use my HP Sprocket a lot. Pro tip, I always ask for the photo paper for Christmas as a Christmas gift. And then I usually don't have to buy it throughout the year because I'm not like a picture every day. I'm like a picture when something important is happening. So that is my journal. I do already have the other one. I like to get them in the same color, so I buy them both at the beginning of the year. So we have a second red one ready to go for July through December of this year. But we're just getting into it, having so much fun. And kind of the most common supplies that I'm using are Sticky Club subscription. I love it. I love it. I think it's totally worth the money. I love the cute pack is all I get. It's just my style. That's just what I like. I do have a couple of sticker shops on Etsy that I like. I got these clear binders that are just like jelly PVC off of Amazon. And they're not great, but they do the job. These stickers don't go anywhere. I don't travel with them. So the Amazon bonder is plenty good to keep them safe. So I use my Sticky Club subscription. I do like sticker books that you can find at like craft stores. I have a lot of the Paper Studio Agenda 52 style sticker books. I really like them. I have a ton of different ones. And I do have some old Happy Planner sticker books that I don't use a ton of anymore, but I'm trying to use up what I have this year, just like everybody else. I am dabbling with using Canva to make stickers. I have a Cricut machine and I have like a printer, so I'm playing around with that. Not to sell, just to use personally. So don't come for me. This clip art is not mine. And then washi tape, I don't use a ton of. I have like 5 rolls that I really like, and I'm using the crap out of them. And then I have some Tombow markers, some Crayola Super Tips, and various colors of gel pen. And that's kind of where I rock with my creative journal. I do it in drips and drabs throughout the week. I try to do some during the week and then catch up on anything I've missed at the weekend because I work full time. So right now it is Sunday, and I have stuff in here, like I have some stickers and some notes, but I don't have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or today done. So there's some things in here I like to at least put the day of the week, and maybe I'll slap in some stickers if I have a few minutes in the morning or whatever, just to prepare the pages, because blank page fear is real. So that's everything. That's everything I'm using at the moment. And that's kind of where we're at with our stationery. I need to figure out, if I'm going to do videos anyway, I need to figure out a way to make the top-down situation work, because right now you are perched so precariously on part of my like windowsill, which works great. I mean, the angle's fine, but we'll have to figure that out together if there's any interest. So if you liked any part of this video, half vlog, half talking you through some stationery stuff, give me a thumbs up. Maybe think about subscribing. I will think about how to do more videos, perhaps. And, you know, maybe this could be a fun hobby for 2025. I've definitely been a lurker on YouTube, and especially in the planner and stationery world, for a long time. So trying to get out there, be a part of the community, comment more, and actually post some stuff. So let's do it. Let's make 2025 a good year. We are manifesting it in our Amazon pajamas on a Sunday. Thanks for watching. Bye.